hip-hop industry is almost consistently associated with one form of violence or the other. From rap beef that has resulted in guns being drawn, to young rappers getting killed over the flimsiest things, to actual violence that occurs in concerts and shows, there's an almost constant undertone of violence. It could really be anything that triggers violence in rap, from new jewelry to tough talk, to dissing the wrong person or throwing the wrong set. The NCBI published a study that showed that the most common cause of death among rappers was homicide, with over 55% of deaths being reported as homicides. These numbers and the constant drama that surrounds hip-hop mean that a lot of different rappers have experienced some form of violence in the course of their careers. In this video, we'll be looking at rappers who got ran up on. NBA Youngboy. Kentrell Gaulden is a Louisiana rapper who's popularly known by his stage name, NBA Youngboy. The rapper grew up with his grandmother, as both of his parents weren't around during his childhood. The Baton Rouge rapper has consistently dropped a number of hit songs to cement his place in the music industry. Youngboy has never been shy to let his fans know that he's really about that street life. The rapper has quite an impressive record of run-ins with the law to back up his street cred. Youngboy's past crimes involve everything from attempted murder to gun charges to kidnapping. One of the latest on the list of the rapper's issues is a major firearm case that has reached federal jurisdiction. The rapper's street affiliation has come back to haunt him a few times. In 2020, footage of a robbery surfaced on the internet. A few rappers have pulled up to NBA Youngboy's garage and have gone through the rapper's cars, collecting petty cash and whatever they could pick up. They recorded themselves doing this and asked NBA Youngboy to give him $30,000 to release the items they had picked up. The rapper quickly went to his Instagram to respond to the robbery demands. The rapper called the thieves stupid and claimed that they had only gotten away with some petty cash. Not long after this, J Prince, a hip-hop OG, took to Instagram, claiming that he knew the thieves and that he was willing to help NBA Youngboy broker a deal with them. Unfortunately, the rapper was not having it. Youngboy claimed that he didn't with J Prince like that and called the OG out for putting his business on the internet. J Prince called the rapper a dumb boy for his comments and offered to sell his things back to him. Youngboy quickly replied that he wasn't interested in any of the things that had been taken from him. Despite getting robbed, it was unfortunate that no actual violence occurred as a result of the issue. Given his past history, things could have escalated at any point for both parties. Bobby Shmurda. Aquil Gene Pollard, who's professionally known as Bobby Shmurda, is an American rapper and songwriter. The popular artist has become something of a hip-hop legend since his incarceration. The rapper, who was arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit murder, reckless endangerment, and drug and gun possession alongside murder, was sent to jail shortly after he dropped his hit single, Hot. Bobby Shmurda has had a long history of legal issues. In a statement, James Asig, the head of the NYPD unit that had made arrests, said that Bobby Shmurda's songs were like a real-life picture of the life he actually led on the streets. Even after his incarceration in 2014, the rapper was still involved in a number of activities that tied back to his street life. For instance, while still in jail, Shmurda was involved in a fight that was suspected to be caused by the Blood vs. Crip rivalry. After his involvement in this fight, Bobby and his now ex-girlfriend were caught attempting to smuggle a knife into a Rikers Island prison. The rapper and his girlfriend appeared in court to face their charges. Since his release from prison this year, the rapper has done his best to stay out of trouble and follow his probation rules properly. Bobby Shmurda has openly refused gifts that have any links to any gang affiliations. The rapper has even gone as far as refusing drinks offered to him in the club to make sure that he does not violate the terms of his parole. For the most part, a lot of fans and industry players have been able to understand the rapper's lifestyle change, but unfortunately, this doesn't apply to everyone. According to reports, Bobby Shmurda recently refused to take pictures with some fans who attempted to throw up gang signs in their picture. The footage of the incident shows Bobby asking the fan politely to not use the picture and retake another. As Bobby attempted to control the situation, the exchange between the two men became heated and eventually led to Bobby attempting to snatch the phone to delete the picture himself. As he reached out, the men around Bobby ganged up to begin throwing punches at the rapper. The fight was mostly one-sided, with the fans outnumbering the rapper. The rapper was seen ducking between the men and fleeing from them. His hasty attempt to escape is probably the only reason why the rapper was not robbed by the assailants. The rapper has refused to acknowledge the situation since it happened, especially because the situation could easily attract issues that the rapper cannot afford to deal with while on probation. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is probably the most controversial rapper the game has seen in a long time. The self-acclaimed king of New York, whose government name is Daniel Hernandez, has almost nearly constantly been in the news for his antics. Tekashi 6ix9ine was born in Bushwick in Brooklyn, New York. For 9 years, Hernandez did not know his father. While he was growing up, young Tekashi played soccer and baseball. He was good enough to be assigned to a Major League Soccer team by the time he was 13. Unfortunately, his mother did not want her son leaving home at that age. The rapper has always claimed strong ties to the streets, and so far, it's hard to believe him when you consider all that he goes through. In 2018, the rapper was involved in a shooting while he was with fellow rapper Casanova. The shooting was reportedly caused by an old beef between the rappers. More recently, the New York rapper decided to change bases to be able to troll better. After landing in Chicago, the rapper immediately tweeted informing all of his fans that he was now in Chicago and asking them to pre-order the album he was about to drop. The rapper then went ahead to troll rapper Lil Reese, who had gotten jumped not long before. Tekashi himself was involved in an incident similar to Lil Reese at LAX airport. In the footage of the video involving Tekashi, a fight breaks out amongst a group of people. The fight eventually scatters into smaller fights, with most of the men involved squaring off one-on-one. Tekashi is seen entering the fracas and attempting to participate. The fighters turn on him, and Tekashi is seen on the floor being stomped and punched until some members of his entourage move in to rescue him. The rapper is seen looking for a shoe after the fight. A number of fans who saw the video believe that Tekashi was simply posturing throughout the fight and was lucky not to have lost anything valuable during it. This is not the only time that the rapper has been jumped. In July 2018, Tekashi was on his way back from a video shoot when his car was surrounded and boxed in. According to reports, 3 hooded men jumped the rapper and pistol whipped him before dragging him into their vehicle. While he was with them, they demanded that the rapper hand over all of his money and jewelry. Reports of the incident say that the assailants made away with close to $750,000 worth of jewelry and $20,000 in actual cash. It's safe to say that the attention that Tekashi attracts for himself is a major reason for his near-constant brushes with violence. But losing $750,000 worth of jewelry was obviously not enough to get the rapper to keep his mouth shut. Lil Reese. Tavares Lamont Taylor, who's known professionally as Lil Reese, is also a popular rapper. Lil Reese, who was born on January 6, 1993, was born in Chicago and reps his city pretty hard. With a strong connection to the Chicago drill music scene, Lil Reese has had his fair share of issues with the law over time. The rapper faced 2 years of probation in 2010 after pleading guilty to charges of burglary leveled against him. The rapper was also on a video that surfaced on the internet which showed Lil Reese assaulting a woman. The rapper was subsequently arrested and charged with trespass to a residence, battery, and mob action. The rapper has also been charged with a motor vehicle theft after he was stopped and unable to prove his ownership of a BMW 750. The rapper has continued to be active in the streets despite his rise to fame. Naturally, being in the streets means that Lil Reese has experienced a good number of attacks during his career. In 2019, the rapper was shot in the neck and needed to be sent to the ER as his condition was critical. Witnesses to the event said that they say the rapper was being chased by a man in a car who fired as many as 12 shots at the rapper. Eventually, the attacker got out of the car and fired at Lil Reese with what appeared to be a small rifle. Lil Reese has been involved in one of the most viral jumps in rap. A video surfaced that showed the rapper on the floor after being robbed and beaten. The rapper's attacker suddenly began to laugh at the rapper for having on himself. The video showed the rapper in his underwear with his pants pulled down, being dragged around by a group of assailants. To address the video, Lil Reese posted a video of himself with a bag of cash and a caption that said, "Lies only work for internet. I never fold, never been a bitch. It's gonna take a group to take me down. I take that little jump. Weakest jump in history. I wanna see a video of me myself." The rapper also went on to threaten a number of rappers who trolled him on the incident, specifically calling out YBN Namir. Lil Reese tweeted this at the rapper. "I'ma slap the out of that little boy when I see him. Tell him that." Not long after the incident, the man who was in the video trolling Lil Reese while he was getting jumped released a picture of himself after getting shot. Lil Reese posted the picture with this caption: "This would happen when you sweep with wrong nigga like game. Got hits 079 and Skeezy 079 clout chasing ass to send you off to run up on me. Need a wheelchair, crutches, and some more to walk. Lucky you ain't catch a headshot, goofy ass. Then got caught capping in Chicago." Fame or not, for any rapper still active in the streets, it's important not to get caught lacking because you're really just one move away from getting jumped. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new content.